Greetings, sports fans. Welcome back to another installment of the 3DOn't podcast, where the 3DO boys take a break from the 3DO to talk about things that are not on the 3DO. And boy, howdy, do we have one today. Bill, how you doing?
I am the 1%.
So you're the one I have to eat later when the revolution happens.
Sure. Go for it.
Oh boy. And then of course, returning our first returning guest on 3DOn't, one of our best buds, Exit, Tony Gear Solid, and whatever stupid names you have, but I just call you Tony. How you doing?
I am sorry, but I'm not sorry, guys. This is technically, it's partial fault because it's Bill too. We kind of just dragged Thrak into his kicking and screaming.
This entire episode literally a joke that the three of us just kind of made happen. So,
and like a lot of jokes, it went on for way too long.
Oh yeah, this took fucking forever to do.
Yeah, when we were still like working on this, like actually, I was unemployed.
Yeah,
that's how long ago it was.
You were unemployed in Hawaii.
No, I was back at that point.
No, I think we had. I don't fucking know, dude. It's been a long fucking.
Yeah, this has been like months in the making, but we're finally here. And we're talking about one of the most infamous games ever made, a game that you've probably heard of in passing, but we played it for you, and that is Ride to Hell, Retribution.
Tony was so dedicated he bought it twice.
He bought it for the 360 and the PS3. Madman.
Should I just tell the story now, or do you?
And yet I wasted money on the Virtual Boy thing.
Well, you fucking did, because that's besides the point. What happened was I went to Amazon and had the PS3 version of the game for like $15, and it goes for like 30 now. So I'm like, cool, I bought it. Maybe it was like 12 of like tax. Well, who would fucking care? It's like tax and shipping was like 20 something, but whatever, still cheaper than the resale value. And then instead of sending me, I think it was like for the PAL region PS3, because it's fucking region free. So sent me the PS3 version. They sent me the fucking, my fucking camera's flipped, whatever. They sent me the fucking PAL fucking version of the 360, and I was like, hey, you guys sent me the wrong thing. They're like, okay, well, here's your refund, keep it. I'm like, I don't want it.
Yeah, you can't even trade that into GameStop because they won't take PAL games.
Nobody fucking wants to take this. Like,
and they're all shutting down.
Well, that's
like, if you want it, the PAL version, let me know. You can fucking have it.
In a aftermarket black DVD case too.
Yeah, and I don't know why my camera is
fitting for this game.
Yeah, so whatever. So then I went on eBay and bought it for like fucking $30.
Same. Mine was like 30.
Yeah,
mine was like 25, maybe 30, complete in box with the manual. Thank God I have the
manual. And I was just
manual.
like, I even looked up to see if this was one of the games that was region free on the Xbox 360, and of course it isn't, because. But it's fucking. I don't want this piece of shit game. That's 2 fucking copies of this game, and one I can't even fucking play.
You know what the funniest thing about this game is? This game is such a clear, like, they were like hugging like Sons of Anarchy like so much.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure because this game had like a development cycle from hell. This game wasn't done by the time that show finished airing. Like,
yeah, Sons of Anarchy ended in like 2014.
So like it came out right when the show was like at its end, pretty much.
No, when did this game come out?
This game released the 25th of June, 2013.
When did Sons of Anarchy end?
Sons of Anarchy ended December 9th, 2014.
Really? This came out the same year the show ended?
Yeah, it started development the same year it came out.
Yeah, this game. Yeah, it was originally developed in 2008. It was meant to be like a big open world thing, like a GTA, but they just couldn't figure it out because the developers of money. They ran out of money.
Crazy.
And the developers, Eutechnyx, are known for racing games.
Are they though? Because they're racing in this fucking shit.
I know, but you look at their catalog of games, it is mostly racing.
I'm
games.
just like, I don't know if like
Hey,
did
put
COVID
some
fucking,
respect
like-
on big mother truckers.
did
I
COVID
do like Big Brother Truckers.
did COVID like manipulate time and space? Because it does not fucking feel like this came out at that time. It feels like it's like a fucking mid-gen, being generous PS3 game that just wasn't finished.
This game came out like
At
right
the
when the
end.
fucking. This game came out at the same time as The Last of Us. Like, think about that one for a minute.
This came out the tail end of the PS3. Like GTA 5 was like right around the corner.
You know what the best part too was? So this game was published by Deep Silver, and this was like during that period of time where Deep Silver was like nobodies, and they were like really trying to find their footing in gaming.
Yeah. They
And
were
they-
taking
they-
anything at the time.
And they never really found their footing when you really think about it. But
They have now, I think.
well, they're just kind of part of THQ Nordic now and doing whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, they've published some of the Metro games, Saints Row. They published Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Oh yeah, I need to fucking go back and finish that. I got distracted doing something else.
They
Yeah.
were also responsible for that famous Mighty Number 9 ad.
Oh,
This game will make you cry like an anime fan on prom night.
yeah. That is such a bad ad.
I don't.
Let's insult all the fans. Let's insult anyone who's going to buy this game right in the ad.
I mean,
if you find that insulting, I think that says a lot more about you.
It was such a like what like what was that?
It is a weird thing to throw in the ad. It's like, what do you?
they published Mighty Number 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Well, you say that, Thrak, but my God, the backlash and the crying online when that ad came out was hilarious.
They were just proving them right, though.
I know.
You know
It's so
what I
funny.
mean? Like,
It is literally a middle finger at the audience for this game, and it's kind of funny.
Oh, it's worse that they published this game while they published Mighty Number 9.
I'd
Well,
rather play
we'll
this
come
game
back
than
in a
Mighty
couple
Number
months
9.
and we'll talk about Mighty Number 9.
Oh, we can play Mighty Number 9.
I have it. It's
I
in
have
there.
it. I've been wanting to play it, but like we're supposed to fucking do it for the game club, and then Aaron played it with somebody else, and then I want to play it ever again. I don't know why.
Because it's a bad game.
Because it's a piece of shit.
I mean, are you ever going to play this game again?
Like I said, I told you guys, like we had jokes kind of about getting like the platinum or all the trophies or whatever,
And we all gave up on it.
and Bill didn't even try. Bill was like, no.
Because I had fucking the end of 2025 happen, and I was like I'm just finishing it. I don't even care.
And then like I don't know, man. Like then I read about it, and like you have to beat the game twice. The second time in the hardest mode, I'm like,
Oh, yeah, I saw that on the video.
whenever I feel like hurting myself, like self-harm, I'll fucking get the platinum in this game.
There are 38 achievements. I got 25 of them, and I'm happy with that.
Yeah, because you have to collect those cards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're so bad.
No, like you like in the main game, like on the easy or normal, whatever, hard or whatever. Don't like from the guys I saw is don't bother collecting them because you have to. There's more that's added in the 1% mode or whatever, and you have to recollect all of them again.
Mhm.
Really?
So it's like, yeah, that's when I was like, no, dog, because I collected like half of them.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Like I said, like one day when I'm feeling really bad by myself, I'll just do this instead of like throw myself out a window or something. I don't know.
So what's interesting too was like they were like this game was supposed to be a franchise. Like
Oh,
there was
yeah.
There was fucking DLC.
there was
Nerve of them.
DLC and
The
there was
fucking nerve paid DLC. The fucking nerve of them.
there was 2 planned sequel like spin-off games to this game. There was Ride to Hell Route 66, which was going to be like a PSN Xbox Live game focused on the road combat, which I'm guessing was supposed to be like Road Rash or something.
What?
And it was going to be done by Black Forest Games.
They've thankfully survived this. And then there was Ride the Hell Beatdown, which was a mobile game that there was no developer and no gameplay listed for, but it existed apparently at one point.
That's the nerve of them thinking that they could like this money laundering scheme or some shit. Because I don't fucking
Well, from what
it is
it's
so crazy because like looking at the final product, who thought they had something?
This is like a fucking early alpha build of a game.
Well, I can tell you one thing. Eutechnyx knew they did not, because they pulled this from their website almost immediately and then pulled the Steam version as fast as they could.
The fucking
So I think Deep Silver was like hoping this would be something.
No.
Tony refuses to believe
the open world. They closed off the open world.
Well, they gave up on that when they ran out of money, because Deep Silver wasn't going to fund it.
What they did was,
I'm so glad it's not open.
What they did was,
good God,
it technically is. They just put the respawn points at the edge of the maps, because you could technically, I guess, maybe if there's a way to like a debug code or some shit, you could technically probably make them disappear and go around the rest of the completely fucking empty city with like 2 people in it.
True.
But yeah, that's why like if you walk to the edge of town, it just turns you around, because they put like a wall to block you.
Yeah, because they basically chopped up the open world concept and just made it a linear level based game just to
all there is like
money.
Yeah.
Like the guy you sell like the drugs to and the guy you buy weapons from, and that's it.
Yeah, and this game. So how do we describe this game? It's like an open, a semi-open cover shooter based vehicular motorcycle beat 'em up.
It feels like it's trying to like shove every like 360 PS3 era game genre that was popular into it.
Well, you got to
like third-person cover-based shooting mechanics, a semi-open world, hubs where you can buy and upgrade equipment, having a deep story, like I see GTA in here. I see Gears in here.
Gears of War in particular.
Yeah, but it's all done so bad. I mean, they tried to have the vehicle stuff as well, because vehicle games are still kind of a thing at the time, but it's like nothing works.
I get like, Brutal Legend vibes too for some reason.
Maybe a little, but like it's like how a lot of people say like GTA is a jack of all trades, a master of none, and I think GTA does a lot of things better, or actually is able to pull off some shit. Whereas this game, nothing works. Not even the driving, which they fucking did in the past.
GTA is an actual game with a story, with a beginning, middle, and end. And
this game has a story, sort of. Kind of.
Something resembling a story.
Think about murder.
What the story is, Bill.
Something.
Thespian. Tell us a tale.
Let's go to the official Wikipedia story, because God, I can't remember this shit. All right.
I actually had to because I recorded like all my gameplay, because of course I did. Actually, before we did this, I actually skimmed through a lot of it just to remember what the fuck was going on. Yeah.
All right. So this is the basic plot. In 1969, Vietnam veteran Jake Conway returns to his hometown of Dead End and his family of bikers, comprising of Uncle Mac and his brother Mikey. The latter is infatuated with his college friend and tutor, Ellie, and leaves angered when Mac refuses to allow him to go to a concert with her. Jake goes after Mikey after consoling. A monkey wrote the script for this game.
You're giving that credit.
Honestly,
it was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Worst of times. After consoling him, they go to a diner. Outside, Mikey is confronted by the Devil's Hand biker gang, which includes members Colt, Meth Hook, and Anvil. Is it Meat? Oh,
Meth
Hook.
I'm fucking dyslexic.
Clearly,
Anvil. Colt recognizes the emblem on Mikey's jacket as that of a rival gang's, Retribution. After chasing them, the Devil's Hand holds the brothers at gunpoint, and Meat Hook threatens Mikey's life, forcing Jake to reveal the jacket was his father's, William Conway. Meat Hook kills Mikey, and Jake is shot and left for dead by Colt.
You know what's crazy about that whole, like, they were giving Mikey shit about going to the concert with that girl, and it didn't make any sense to me. It's like, they're adults. Who gives a shit? Because they're like college age. And if they just let him go to the concert with that chick who was, I was assuming, into him, none of this would have happened.
Also, his reaction.
He would have been spared like 20 hours of bullshit.
Jake's reaction to Mikey's death is the most hilarious thing ever because he just doesn't give a fuck. He's just like, no.
But then later he develops the rage over time, you see, because then he gets really mad.
Yeah.
You know what's funny about this entire game is they introduced the girl for like 3 seconds, and then she's not there until like she doesn't come back until the last like chapter of the game. Like I was like,
yeah,
I was just like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, but Tony, here's the best part. You could say that about every character in this game.
Besides
nobody has any character.
Even the main character. I'm like
the main character, but there's like the mechanic, and he dies, and then he's just like, no. And then he has the girl, and she's like the daughter of the other guy or some shit. And then I guess it's insinuated Jake's gonna bang her at the end, which is really fucking creepy. But
Jake bangs everybody in this game.
Literally everything.
No, that's not true. Because in this game, he'll go to an alleyway, save some girl, bang her, and then another alleyway has a threesome or whatever. But he goes to a strip club, and they're not naked, and they don't fuck.
No one's naked in this.
The strippers are the closest to being naked, and he doesn't bang them.
Well, no, he only bangs people fully clothed.
He only bangs people
It's his kink.
He only bangs like random women he finds in the alleyways.
Also, anyone he
well,
saves.
women that he saves, so then they're
But
he's owed getting.
Yeah,
his
but
back.
he saved the strippers.
Yeah, but they weren't wearing enough clothes for him.
I was just like perplexed. I was just
he's only turned on by jean jackets.
No, but you know what's the best? The best part about this, he'll save the girl and then fuck her right next to the fucking dead corpse. Like
that's some other weird shit too.
Oh my god! Like this game is mostly known for the sex scenes at this point, and they are the only sex scenes you can show on YouTube because they are fully clothed.
Like they make the hot coffee mod in San Andreas look sexy in comparison.
It's only
they make the scene in Heavy Rain look romantic.
It's the only
that's the way to put it.
It's the only full-blown sex scene you can show in like to children. It's like
look at this.
No, showing any of this game to children is a form of child abuse.
Yeah, because it's like
I still said you should have had Thrak Jr. play it, but
no,
because he'll get to the scene with like the two girls that he like grabs them by the head and like shoves them down. I'm like, what the fuck's happening here right now?
No, he only wants to play like Half-Life 2 and Portal 2, good games.
He's
so
smart.
I just let him play good games.
no, but like this thriller, you can fucking show this like on like network TV, and they won't even bother to censor it. They would like,
well, I will say,
could you imagine like a Fox News thing talking about violence or like video games going too far, and it's clips of this?
Clips of this game.
Oh, that would have been the best thing ever.
So I have to ask you guys, did you remember that L2 can like go to cover mode? The game likes to tell you this all the time, even when there's no combat going on.
Yeah, and the mechanic is so bad. It's so fucking clunky.
isn't it like it's like press L1 to block?
It's like press L2 to go to cover. But the best part is it will like pop up at random points where there's like no relevance to it popping up.
Press circle to dodge or whatever. I'm like, I know I'm doing it. Thanks.
It's weird because games in this era were starting to do that. But it feels like this game does it so much.
I just think
it's a lot more noticeable.
I just think
for some games it's more context sensitive. Like they'll say like, "Oh, you're at a piece of cover. Push this button," kind of a thing.
I just think there was just something. There's a script broken, and they just didn't bother fixing it.
You're probably right.
Broken.
I know that specific script, like it was supposed to go away after the tutorial.
Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention the hand-to-hand combat is them attempting to maybe be Arkham.
Oh yeah,
and it is. It's so bad, but it's like the easiest thing ever.
I'd call it like Temu Arkham, but like that's insulting to Temu.
Yeah,
like,
at least I think Temu tries more.
Sonic Boom is closer to Temu Arkham than whatever the fuck this game is.
Because I found in Ride to Hell, I would just mash like the kick button.
Yeah,
so it would always break a block. And some guys would take them forever, but you kick them, you mash kick, and they will die eventually.
Other times you just pull the fucking gun.
Yeah, You could always do that.
This fight scene, it's like you need to fight them, and then you just have like a fucking handgun, and you just go and just headshot them.
I love how fucking clunky everything about this game is too.
Man,
Like
so bad.
I'll be in a cutscene talking to like one of the ladies, and there'll be like two other ladies just like walking perpetually against you the whole time because they can't get by. And I'm like, oh, this is beautiful.
And it plays like they had never played any of these games before. It plays like they watched like YouTube footage from 2009 about how these games are supposed to be and just tried to copy it. They're like, this will work.
And the game like deteriorates as you play it.
Did you guys
yeah.
Did you guys break the tire yard?
No.
What do you mean?
So there's this one like little like plot of land that just has a bunch of random tires that all have their own physics. And when I noticed you tap one of them, they move and bounce around.
I didn't notice that.
I immediately was like, what happens if I run through all of these? And they just started fucking freaking out. I'm like, oops.
Did you kill anybody with a tire?
No, they just kind of all like glitched out, and then I just left. I was like, okay, that happened.
No, but like you play the game, and at first it's like, oh yeah, this is trash, and then towards the end, it just like it starts falling apart. Like things don't like the shaders don't pop in.
Oh yeah, anytime the game loads in, the characters like the cutscenes will start before the characters are even loaded.
Yeah, but
it
gets worse as you go along, and then the game's barely hanging on by the time you get to the end.
Yeah, which is a shame because the first half is bad, but it's a funny bad.
Yeah,
like, but it's so entertaining at the start.
You get to,
what the fuck is
once you get to the place where like the guy you fight in the church.
Yeah,
that's like the level that like drove me crazy because, of course, some games in this era, everyone has like fucking bullseye aim. They can shoot you from fucking anywhere.
Meanwhile, your aiming is the most sloppy shit like ever made.
And so this is like one little rush that just fucking drove me crazy because there'll be just like one or two people I couldn't find out when they just fucking like headshotted me or something. And then I guess the boss, and the boss was a fucking pain in the ass too. And
he's the one that's throwing the grenade.
Yeah, he throws the Molotov.
And as you said, he has perfect aim. He always lands it right where you are.
It's
from the clear other side of the church. And oh god, it's
from like that
just getting to him is bad enough, and then you try to kill him.
The entire like rush, that entire like gauntlet to him. It was just. I told you guys in the chat, I was like, this is fucking driving me crazy. This isn't funny anymore.
Yeah, that's where the game kind of loses the entertainment value.
But then it mechanically just starts falling apart. So towards the end, the mechanics are barely working. There's one part where like the cops are chasing you or something, and there's like helicopters, and you're supposed to like jump over a gap over a helicopter. Well, I hit the boost button, and my guy didn't jump. He just fell right into the fucking helicopter.
Yeah, that happened to me multiple times until I like watched a YouTube video and I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? And you're supposed to hit boost at like a very specific time.
I did, and he's still just like it will happen to me once though. It didn't happen to me several times. But
it happened to me like a dozen times because I couldn't fucking figure it out.
I was just like,
actually, what it was I didn't know I could boost.
What told you? It didn't tell you to boost.
It probably did, and I just forgot. Well, it didn't tell me in that section.
It told me to
boost. At the start of the game, it did, and I just forgot.
It told me to boost all the fucking time.
It never told me.
Did you know if you press triangle, you can boost?
It never told.
It didn't load for your game. I guess.
Yeah, each copy is personalized. It has its own.
Then in the bike chases, like you're supposed to like slide under. Fucking like knock over vehicles.
Yeah,
it never fucking
the oil tankers.
I would slide, and I wouldn't hit anything, and it acts like I hit something. Happened all the fucking time.
Oh yeah, so many times you slide and you don't have it perfectly, so you just kind of boop against the tanker.
No, like
the screen fades away, and you have to do it again.
No, I slid under that bitch, and it still went. Nope, you didn't.
So you had mentioned earlier that you're surprising that the bike controls are so jank, considering Eutechnyx is mostly known for racing games. And I'm sitting here going, when I played this, because I've played a lot of Eutechnyx racing games.
Of course you have.
Well, I love racers, but I was playing this, and I'm just like, this is actually pretty on par for their standards.
Oh, really? Are they that bad?
No. There is one part where the controls for the vehicles are fine. Is when you're driving that heavy tanker, it's better than racing the bikes because it's
the most competent part.
This is
I guess the weight. I don't know. It was still bad, but it was like,
well, it doesn't really go fast.
I'd rather do this than that.
So the thing about the riding controls, this is the way I felt it. I'm not sure if you guys did. It's like a Eutechnyx problem with all their racing games.
The Eutechnyx problem.
They, for whatever reason, the controls feel like they're almost too precise and too loose at the same time.
Yes.
It's weird.
Turning is sharp turns are a nightmare.
Loose, I agree with. Sharp, I agree with. Precise, absolutely not.
Well, when I say precise, it's like you hit the turn and it immediately goes to turn, but it's so fucking sloppy at it that it doesn't fucking turn.
And it felt inconsistent. Like sometimes I would try to do a sharp turn and I would just overturn like crazy, and then other times it just wouldn't. It would just act like I didn't hit the sharp turn at all. And then that point, near the in the last third of the game where you have to do the motorcycle races. I don't know how I got through them fairly quickly, because when that came up, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be here for a while." But you eventually you learn to just kind of just boost, and I kind of forced it. Somehow I forced it to be half.
Yeah, I think I mean, like I said, I went through my footage real quick before this because it's been months since we played it, and I remember a thing about it. And that's the motorcycle race place. I don't think I had any problem. I probably had problems with it, but I got through it. Like you said, I didn't. I was stuck in there for hours, and I think I got through it pretty quick.
Yeah, I was so afraid I would be stuck on that forever, but I didn't. It was really that church sequence. I was stuck on that for a while. The final gauntlet, that final stretch in the junkyard took me a good while.
There was another one where there was a guy a sniper boss kind of. He was on that airplane or some shit, a broken down airplane. You had to get to him.
Is that in the airplane graveyard?
I think so. I don't fucking remember. I think so. Yeah.
Because that bit, if I remember, you're in the airplane graveyard and there's a point where there's two cut off airplanes and there's snipers at the top of them.
Yeah,
and there's two of them, and
and there's a bunch of enemies. I think I just ran past all of them and got to the boss. But yeah, because the boss was inside the plane, and there's 3 guys with him.
Yeah.
All with machine guns or some shit. Yeah, that's another one that I had a problem with. But the gauntlet of the church part was probably the worst part. And then
the ending got me because I was so just tired and done with it by that point. I was like,
the game just kind of ends.
And it's nothing but the level design is you're walking around. I was going through my footage again, there's a lot of empty space where nothing happens, not even fighting. You're just running for minutes through this entire designed area where you think there's gonna be a boss fight or enemies attack you, and then it's just completely dead, and then it's just a long walk.
Yeah, the part I'm thinking, you might be thinking the same. It's in the middle of you're on the motorcycle, and then you have to stop, and you have to go to these various I think gas stations to get stuff, and you fight enemies on the way, and then you have to go back, and I'm like, oh, are more enemies going to pop up?
No, I'm talking about that too, but there's actual levels where the linear levels, and you're going through them, and there's just there's 3 or 4 rooms or areas that are just completely fucking empty. There's nothing there.
Yeah,
it happens. I was going through the footage, and it happened several times. And really 3 or 4 minutes at a time, just nothing. It was just so bizarre.
Did you find it really funny how when you played this game, every problem Jake runs into throughout this game, he literally goes about solving it in the most convoluted and violent ways possible. Just so unnecessarily, it's
you're gonna have to if you have an example, because I don't fucking remember. I don't fucking remember
anything he runs into this game. It's you could easily solve this by just going from point A to point B, but he's got to go around points just to cause more fucking violence. And I'm always
because he is this pissed off about his brother dying,
who he did not care about.
That's partially his fault if we're being real.
And the plot twist or whatever was I guess because they knew there wasn't going to be a sequel, so they just shoved it in there. It was the guy's seizure killed his parents or something, because I think, to quote him, "Your mom was my bitch," and then they ran off together, and so I tracked them down and killed them or something. It was like, is that really necessary?
Is anything in this game necessary?
It
No.
was a little plot twist at the very end, at the very, very end of the game, like necessary. Like, but I mean, I guess didn't expect anyone to play it, and we played it. We're like one of 10 people, I imagine.
Oh boy. I will say I think there are two things about this game that I think are okay, and that's being generous. One, the music.
Yeah, that's like
I actually do kind of like the
The
music.
music is kind of catchy at times.
I have the title track on my playlist on Deezer.
It's
awesome.
it's called
They released it on Deezer. That's amazing.
it's called Pressure and it's an actual song by Rival
And
Sons.
it's like Pressure in Time.
Pressure in Time. That is a legit song by
Yeah, it's a
Rival
legit
Sons.
song. It's a
Okay.
legit band. I think the band made this music for this game.
So everything I've seen says they did, but like I can't find any confirmation that they did the rest of the soundtrack because I've looked everywhere and there's
I don't know.
nothing.
Well,
I mean, they
Kudos to them.
probably did.
I mean,
They
kudos to
probably
them for the title thing. That's a really fucking good song.
Yeah. So it's like because I looked around, like I can't find credits anywhere in this game. Like
And you
Nobody wanted credit for this.
Like
They're
I went
probably-
on Rival Sons Wikipedia page and there's no reference to this
They're
game
probably like,
whatsoever.
no, it's okay. You don't have to give us credit.
Or they just like they did it for like a sandwich and just moved on. I don't know.
One sandwich for the entire band. That sounds about
Sure.
right. Yeah.
I will say though, the music just even like around just like as you're playing, it's catchy. It is very much southern blues rock, and that's
Yeah.
basically
Oh, yeah.
all it needs to be.
It is a bit like generic, but I don't mind it at all. You know,
It's the kind of music
it sounds like there's some life to it.
it's that
it's-
music you'd hear on you expect to hear on like Sons of Anarchy or like you expect to hear
Yeah,
in the movies at least would be playing in a biker bar.
It's
exactly.
it's like simple enough that it doesn't like distract from the game, but it also isn't repetitive enough that it gets annoying. It just kind of exists and it's perfectly fine.
Yeah, like as I was playing the game, I was just humming along. It was like the one thing keeping me going.
I was listening to the soundtrack for a little while. Like I would just play it like whenever I was like working, just because it's video game music that you can get past as regular music.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
And I'm like, these are okay.
I feel like your coworkers wouldn't mind hearing this
I mean, there's the
soundtrack.
this isn't just like the actual like band's album. It's not really my music. Like I'm not really too into that. But there's a few bangers on the album.
Mhm.
Yeah, like it's definitely the high point of this game in a lot of ways.
For sure, yeah.
The
And
only thing
The only other thing, and this is me stretching, is that I like how the game treats you getting a headshot.
oh yeah.
I like that. Like I think that's actually something that's decently done because as far as like the gunplay goes, literally everybody dies in one headshot, no matter what the fuck it is. So just headshot everything and you'll be fine.
And
My-
and when you're in combat, just heavy attack everything. You're fine.
Yeah, just kick everybody in the fucking balls till they die.
My favorite headshot was when I shot the guy in the head and he fucking flew up in the air like a rocket.
Oh, that
Shit
was
like
great. That
happens.
was pretty good. I wish I had something as cool as that.
And
happen.
there's another one where I shot the guy in the head and he just fucking disappeared. He just like he just vanished from existence.
One of my favorites is like there's a cutscene where like he insults one of the bad guys. I can't remember which one, but he's like
Who
he makes
cares?
fun.
All the same.
He makes fun of his ponytail, and I'm like, "There's no ponytail on that bottle." They didn't even bother
The
to check.
ponytail hadn't loaded in yet.
And
No,
it's like, dude, you have long hair. What are you making fun of
Yeah.
a ponytail for?
I know. It's just like I'm like, "There's no ponytail on that
Yeah.
man."
Oh, you know what I love when you turn on? Was it like the rage meter or whatever? And it just cuts to like a close up of his face. He's going,
Oh yeah. Also, like
so good.
every fucking sex scene, he just looks like he's crying the entire time.
What, you've never cried during sex, Bill?
No.
Okay, never mind then.
It's just you, man.
Oh,
We
my
won't get into that. Anyway.
Oh yeah, and I guess the game just kind of ends because you got that last bike race of Caesar, and the girl's on the bike of you for some reason, and then you're just chasing, and then like he like jumps off the bike and like So he's on top of the bike and he's like fighting the guy, whatever. Quick time events. Oh, you're allowed quick time events.
This game is quick time event heavy.
Game is 90% quick time events.
As was the style at the time.
Which was the style at the time.
And then in 2013, I feel like they were starting to die off.
But they were still there.
Yeah,
they were still there, yeah. But in like 2-3 years, they were pretty.
The PS4 era kind of started doing away with them.
Yeah.
Like, and the best example from that is like when you play Sonic Unleashed and like you get to any of the fucking quick time segments, you're like, oh yeah, that was a time.
Yep.
So anyway, so like then like you gouge the guy's eyes out and jump off the bike, and he flies off a mountain, and the guy, and then what if Jack, what the fuck his name is, has like a,
it's Jake. He radiates a Jake vibe.
Has a fucking lighter, and like for some reason the guy's like somehow still alive with like gas pouring on top of him, and he throws like the lighter at him. It explodes. He picks up the gear. It's like, we're going home, and then it just cuts to black. The music starts playing, and then when the credits come, the music just stops, and it's just dead silence.
They couldn't afford any more music.
They play like it plays like the and the guy starts singing and just cuts off and it's just black. It's just,
that is the most
get bricked.
That is the most fitting ending to this game.
And it just the credits just slowly come up, and there's like what little credits there is, and it's just like bravo.
And speaking of that final bit, that reminds me like whenever you have to like engage in any vehicle combat, like you'll have like people come up to you and you just mash a button to fucking kick them off or whatever, right? But then when they want you to aim a gun, it slows down and you still have to maintain control of the bike while you're aiming this thing. And it's like, I feel like the game's going to explode if I do this long enough.
This game feels like it's going to explode at all times. Like my PS3 was screaming.
The longer the game goes, the deeper you get into the game, the more it's like
the game starts to like melt.
I don't know if it's my PS3 about to die or the game about to die or both.
No, it's just the game, but it does make the PS3 struggle by the end because mine was like, please stop.
Yeah, mine was going like it was like like a fucking jet engine on the shit.
Yeah, I think my 360 was mad because I hadn't played it in months, and they're like, "You're playing this fucker in me? What's wrong with you?"
Your 360 red rings out of protest.
Just PS3 just yellow lights. It's like
I've already had 2 red ring on me. Don't wish me a third one.
So did you guys mess around with the bicycle, like the bike customization?
Why
is that so? Why is that like the most like thought was put into that?
Oh yeah, I made like what these guys would consider the gayest bike of all time.
I made the ugliest fucking bike I could possibly manage.
You know what the best part is though?
And I didn't take a screenshot of it and send you guys for some reason.
The funniest thing,
I never did either.
The funniest thing though is like because of how Jake's model is placed, you can't see the fucking bike anyways. So it doesn't even matter.
No, you never get a good look at your bike at all.
The bike was definitely meant to have like a bigger part in the game. Like you're supposed to be able to show off or something. And you just design it, and it doesn't really make a difference.
Like that's
not making a difference. Also, the weapons. The game gives you so many different types of pistols, shotguns, machine guns, and it's like they're all the fucking same thing. A pistol's a pistol. You know, it's just like how much ammo do you get, or what sound effect do you want to hear? That isn't that much different anyway.
And the various weapons with the razor attack animations.
Some of them were pretty funny.
I mean, they're funny, but at the same time, you're just like, why?
Yeah, because they go out of their way to be like, this game is so brutally violent, but they don't have the graphic capabilities to like match up with it. You know,
it's supposed
like
to be
Manhunt 2 does a better fucking job at being violent.
Well,
that was an older generation game.
It's hard to be violent when it takes like half the animation for the graphics to load.
Because what they should have done to make this game salvageable is they should just cut off the open world part completely, and just like
get rid of the hub, just level to level.
They should just get made completely linear and just lean into the campiness, lean into how stupid it is.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Into how over the top it is, and it'll lean into how bad it looks. Lean into that, And
Yeah,
just like,
make it like
game's so stupid.
That's
make it
And
almost like a meta bad game.
like
it could have been like, it could have like give like a sense of humor, lean into that, and it would have been bad, but it would have been a better experience, and it probably was actually sold better because people like that kind of thing, like fucking that one Final Fantasy game. What's it called? The fighting, like the hack and slash one.
Type Zero?
Not Type Zero. The other one that came out recently.
Stranger of Paradise.
Stranger.
Yeah,
Days.
that looks like a
That's
fucking.
a
That looks like a lot.
Souls-like,
For a second, I thought you were talking about Euro guys.
chaos.
That's
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, Stranger because it leans into like killing chaos and like
that one. But that one's like
shit.
the thing is though, that one looks like a long lost PS360 era game. It
Yes.
leans into the campiness. It leans into all of that, and it's a better game for that.
Well, because when that came out, people did kind of dogpile on it for being stupid. But it's been a few years, and everyone's kind of come
it
around.
did dogpile on being stupid, but it was intentionally stupid.
Yeah, no, but people leaned on it as like a bad thing. But now you ask people, and they've come around on it, and they're like, "Oh, no, that game's actually like pretty cool."
When I saw that shit, I was like, "That's fine. I need to finish that. I played some of it. That's fucking awesome."
If Ride to Hell tried to lean more into that humor stuff, it would have taken it like a couple years to become like an ironic masterpiece kind of a thing.
But they had leaned into that from the start. They had leaned into that, saying, "Okay, we're not going to be able to."
But I don't know. But it's something that I don't think would have caught on immediately. It would have taken years to.
But I still think it would have.
But it would have worked out better in the long run anyway.
It would probably been like what might not received as so negatively. It wouldn't receive negative, but like okay, at least the gameplay is fun. At least it's funny. At least it knows what it is. This is stuff way too serious.
Yeah. Instead of getting like a 13 or whatever, it probably would have got like a 50.
Yeah, like because they even have like the overtop shit and like, but they don't lean in like
that.
It takes itself
shit
so serious.
Some of the bosses and shit are silly as fuck, but they don't lean into that.
That's the biggest problem with this game is the fact that like it tries to play itself so fucking straight. Like it's trying to be serious the whole time. And nothing about this game is serious. Like
it's like a Neil Breen movie.
Don't you dare.
Neil Breen. See,
Neil is the saint or saint.
Well, the thing is, Neil Breen comes all the way around.
No, leave him. Don't you dare compare him.
I compare
but what I'm
sentence as this piece of shit.
I compared Neil Breen more to like Heavy Rain, where like that's just ironically a masterpiece.
Yeah, but it works because it's
no fact. You need to watch that Champagnes and Bullets movie. That's a comparison to this piece of shit.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is why Neil Breen works so well is because he's taking it seriously. He believes in what he's doing. You know, and you don't want to tap the glass.
Don't.
But what I'm saying with Ride to Hell, why some of that is funny is because it's taking itself so seriously.
He is a fucking savant. Okay.
See, if this game had come out in like say like the PS1, PS2 era, it would probably be one of those games that just completely fell under the radar and nobody talked about.
Oh yeah, because
this game came out during the prime like Yahtzee era or like Scott the Woz or all those guys.
Was Scott around in 2019?
No. This was
No, he was still doing his like news stuff at that point.
This was like
I don't. But no, I think Yahtzee is a good comparison.
Yahtzee had the famous review for this game because
and there was like one other guy. I cannot remember his name. He passed away, but it doesn't matter.
Wasn't JonTron still doing stuff at this point?
Pro Jared talked about it. I'm not sure when his review came out.
No, I think like all the 2010s like gaming YouTubers talked
this became like this was a meme. This was a meme almost. This became a meme real quick because of the reviews and people. Yeah. But like not in a good way. Not like how Deadly Permission became like underground success or like a sleeper hit because of because people like found it so charming.
Oh yeah,
this was the exact opposite.
Well, in the Yahtzee review, he like routinely throughout the review says people should buy this game because it's fucking hilarious how fucking bad it is.
Oh and yeah,
like I'm pretty sure most of that's where like a lot of this game's popularity came from.
Like the crazy thing is we've been trashing this game for 40 minutes, which is deserved. But at the end of the day, I would say go fucking play this game. Absolutely.
I will say,
I think it's worth messing with.
I will say I do not advocate piracy, but you can get the PC version for free on archive.org.
We need to talk about the PC version for a minute because the Steam version had one of the funniest glitches ever happen to it, which is
still on Steam.
No.
No. I just showed you. It's available on archive.org because it got pulled.
It got pulled from Steam for one of the funniest fucking things ever because it fits this game so fucking well. This game got hit by a glitch where it ended up going on sale for 160% off. Making the game impossible to buy. And basically
Valve's gonna give me $40 to play this game.
And basically they just took it off Steam because they couldn't be bothered to fix that, and it just never came back. Oh, but
I will say this was not the worst game I played of last year.
No, this game is.
It's not the worst game I've ever played.
It's still Bubsy 3D. That's still the worst game I've ever played.
For you, maybe.
You gotta play.
Give me games. Tell me games. Give me a list of games that are worse, and I'll play them.
Play Frogger: The Great Quest.
We can play Frogger.
That's not as bad as Bubsy 3D. No,
that game doesn't have a fucking camera. There's no camera control in that game. Oh
no, the 3DO game we played was Shadow War Succession.
Wait, that was bad.
That's the worst game I've ever played.
That game's a grift.
That game is so bad. At least Bubsy, there is a game.
No, stop!
Don't know it's bad. There's a game there.
Fucking dare!
Shadow War Succession. There was no game. There was no game.
And now you're giving compliments to Bubsy 3D. No,
hey, calling it a game is not a compliment.
Tony, that team made Siphon Filter, and then they made this game, but good. They made, I'm forgetting the name of it. What is that fucking the biker game on PS4? That's pretty good.
Days Gone.
Yeah, they made Days Gone. Okay. That's basically this game but good. Because
that game has zombies, right?
With zombies, yeah.
But it's like a biker game that's like very like Sons of Anarchy themed. And
it's very.
You could just play Lost in the Damned.
True.
That's true.
I knew we were going to somehow tie Bubsy to this in a weird way.
Or you can play Undead Nightmare.
Yeah.
Technically, it's not bikers, but it's kind of like that.
I mean, if you want a biker game, play Full Throttle.
Yeah, that's
a good biker game. Play fucking
Road Rash. I'll even play Road Redemption. It's not a great game, but it's...
Dude, Road Redemption might be fucking like Ocarina of Time compared to this thing.
Or at least the bike controls are somewhat fun in Road Redemption.
I mean, at least the problem with Road Redemption, it was just kind of dull. It was just kind of boring. This game, this fucker is not boring. I was never bored playing it, ever.
Yeah, you'll be frustrated, you'll be annoyed, but you won't be bored.
I was exasperated. I was like completely shocked, floored even. I was like, what? Like they didn't like even accidentally make something half decent in here. Like it's this game is like whenever like a sports team like goes a season without winning a game, it's like impressively bad because even bad teams luck into a couple wins. It just happens. Like to lose everything is kind of an accomplishment. And this game, in a roundabout way, isn't a fucking accomplishment.
It loses.
Making a game this bad is impressive because
most people everything except having a banger theme song.
Yeah, and it's insane.
I have to point this out. On the back of the case, the little like blurbs they give you, this one literally ends with, and battling it out in high speed shootouts on Jake's custom hog.
Yeah. No, I was looking at that one.
Like out of context, you're just like, what? Oh man!
I love they for some reason I italicized the devil's hand for some reason.
Yeah. Oh man! And I like how they pick like the most like the screenshots they pick are like ones that like make the game look kind of functional.
They're all pretty bad.
And they got to have one like girl with giant tits on the back just to because that sells.
And you have the cover that I don't know what was going on the cover. Just like two guys on a bike.
Also my favorite, rated M for blood and gore, drug reference, intense violence, partial nudity, bullshit.
No,
Sexual
strippers.
strippers.
That's partial. Yeah.
That's partial.
It's like one scene though. Like any other time, it's like no.
There's
No, I like it says drug. I like it says drug
several.
reference, implying just one, when there were multiple references.
Sexual content and strong language. This game has everything.
Oh yeah,
and somehow doesn't at the same time because
everything except the
1%. This game is the epitome of the 1%. A small group of people doing absolute shit, trying to sell you that it's good.
Oh man, I just imagine like the guys at Eutechnyx were like trying their best, and then like the funding just kept getting like slashed, and they were just like, oh shit.
Has anybody from this dev team ever been interviewed?
No, because so fun fact, after this game came out, Eutechnyx basically died, even though they somehow survived up until 2025. Like,
yeah, they made like a Warhammer game for Android, didn't they?
Yeah. So after Ride to Hell, they because they were in the middle of their NASCAR contract, they made the NASCAR the Game 2013, which is actually just a PC port of Inside Line. NASCAR 14, Warhammer 4000, Storms of Vengeance.
That's the game I was referencing.
Their final game was NASCAR 15. And then they just existed for like a decade and then closed.
That sounds about right.
It almost reminds me of, I hate to rope them into this, but Treasure. Like Treasure haven't made a game in like a decade, yet they're still kicking.
Yeah. Like it's crazy looking at some of the games they made too when they became Eutechnyx, because they technically made a bunch of shit as like Merit Studios Europe and like Zeppelin games.
Oh yeah. Of course this is a European game.
Oh yeah. But they made Total Drive-In, which that looks about as a racing game as you can get.
I mean, is it Total Drive-In?
I've never played that one. They made Le Mans 24, which was later then remade by Infogrames as Test Drive Le Mans, and the Infogrames version is like 3,000 times better.
Oh yeah, the Dreamcast game. I have that.
007 Racing. I have that one.
You know, I haven't played that game.
It's not good. Street Racing Syndicate, which some people apparently think is okay, but my god, that cover is
they like it because of the cover. That's why. Because you look at that, and you're like, ah, shit, they didn't have a Need for Speed Underground at the Blockbuster. I'll take this instead.
Oh, they also made Ford Mustang: The Legend Lives. Ford versus Chevy.
Yeah,
I love that game. I paid $1 for it.
Yeah, they make it look like this fucking epic battle with like lightning bolts and shit.
The most entertaining part of that game is the fact that on the back it's like licensed by Ford, licensed by General Motors, and I'm just like, that's fun. Cartoon Network Racing.
They did the Pimp My Ride game
and the Fast and Furious game on PS2. A Hot Wheels game, a couple Ferrari games.
It's so crazy. They made all these fucking racing games,
and
like
they
one
all
after another,
like
and
shit.
they never figured out how to do good racing.
No, the most interesting game they made was Big Mother Truckers, and that's because it's like more of a fucking management sim at times than an actual racer, which is
and it's
weird.
like kind of arcadey and weird, so you can kind of get away with it.
I've never played any of those games.
They're surprisingly good for what they are.
I think I have a few of them on digital Xbox because I got a bunch of games from like a thrift store one time, and that might have been one of them.
But really, if you want to play good Big Mother Trucker, just play 18 wheeler.
American Pro Trucker, yeah.
Yeah, that game's awesome.
It is. It's Big Rigs done well.
Yeah.
And I will say, Big Rigs is. Would you say Big Rigs is worse than this?
No, because you have to play Big Rigs for like 15 hours to see the whole game. You can play Big Rigs for like 10 minutes, go, what the hell, and then leave.
See, I don't consider Big Rigs a game, though, because there's no point.
I never actually...
Big Rigs is a modern art masterpiece.
I know of Big Rigs. Like I remember when like it was discovered or whatever, but I never actually played it.
You can't win. Well, actually, no. Sometimes you can win by doing nothing. You're a winner.
It's on Steam now.
Yeah, you can't.
I'm sorry. You can't lose.
You can't
can only
lose
win because this is the fucking
You're
truck.
always
Either,
winner.
depending on which truck, either your opponent doesn't move or they stop right before the line. That game is. Is that in Steam? Didn't they put that on Steam recently?
I just said it's on Steam. You can get it for the low price of $5.99.
That's too much.
That is $5.99 too much. Anyways,
Honestly, I just threw it on my wish list. If it's ever $1, I'll pay $1 for it.
Just so you can go and reverse it, Mach 10 and escape the map.
But yeah, Big Rigs. No, Big Rigs is a better game than this. Absolutely,
because there's no point. It just exists.
Though I will say, even though we talked about Bubsy 3D, this game, while I think Bubsy 3D in some ways is more of a game, I would rather play this.
Yeah, I would play this. I put this in between.
Bubsy 3D made me mad.
That game's infuriating from the start.
It's better than Bubsy 3, but worse than Sonic 06.
Well, Sonic 06, despite its flaws, at least functions most of the time.
I'd honestly rather play Sonic 06 than all these games.
You can get through Sonic 06.
That's one of the only nice things I'll ever say about Sonic 06, and I curse this game for giving Sonic 06 it seems to be a trend lately.
Oh God, we have to do a 3D on that at some point. But
one of these days,
Sonic 06, I don't think I can do that again.
We'll probably get Jelly to join us.
We'll get our resident Sonic expert.
I mean, I'm gonna have to, but I don't want to.
You don't have to. We're not making you.
See, one of these days, I gotta stream that game and just show off all the fun fucking bullshit that you can do.
Show that you know way too much about that game.
It was all I had on PS3 for a long time.
Again, but I want to talk shit about it. So I'd have to.
I understand.
Man.
Apparently, I'm your resident guest that plays shitty games for you guys. So I guess it's just...
We played Symphony of the Night.
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
The first one was Symphony of the Night.
Okay, but then we play this, and then we're going to play some other shitty ass game. We said Mighty Number 9. Okay, so apparently...
Well, do you want to play a good game next time?
We could. I mean, what? I mean...
Throw some out there.
I don't know. I have the Kingdom Hearts games I never played. You guys want to
talk about fucking hell. No.
Somehow games with more convoluted stories than this game.
God.
No, I've had it sitting on my shelf. Resident Evil 6, we can play Resident Evil 6.
No, I said good games. What are you talking about?
Train.
No.
Bill, when are we going to play Resident Evil 6? I want to play it.
You two can play it and I'll watch.
I've been wanting to. I've been asking Bill for months because
I have to we have to plan it. I
tried to play a Thrak, and then the game crashed at him, and he said never again.
My laptop refused to play it after a while.
The damn train, man.
I want to fucking play.
Oh, Tony, we should make Bill play Kingdom Come Deliverance.
That's a long game, though.
That is a long game. That's a long one.
I have to go back to it. I don't know.
I have the update. It's sitting here. It's just. I'm already playing one big RPG. I don't want to start another one. It's not yet.
It's rough in certain aspects, but it's also fucking such a good game.
Yeah. Well, and they did the big next gen upgrade for free.
It's not. There's no real quality of life changes.
Oh, there isn't. I thought there was.
I don't think there is because there's some bullshit in that game. You have to have there's tonics drink to save. And then the combat's kind of wacky, but I play on PC, so I just mod it to where I can save anywhere I want, like God intended.
So,
because you can either save at at inns or at your home when you sleep, or you can save using these save potions. And I ain't got time for that. I'm fucking save scumming.
So. Going back to the game real quick, I wanted to just bring up the reception for this game because it's hilarious.
It's as infamous as the game itself.
I love that Wikipedia says Right to Hell Retribution has received overwhelming dislike, not even negative, overwhelmingly negative, just overwhelming dislike, according to reviewer aggregator website Metacritic. And
They're
just
not
going over some of the reviews, EGM gave this game a 0.5 out of 10.
Oh wow.
Eurogamer a 1. Game Informer gave it a 2. They gave it the highest rating. GameSpot a 1 out of 10. Famously, the only other game GameSpot ever gave that lower rating was Big Rigs. So take that for what you will.
Yeah, if you haven't watched that video review they did of Big Rigs, I recommend it. It's very well done. I think it was Alex Navarro who did it.
I love that one because it's so fitting for that game.
Oh yeah. Did they do a video review for this? They must have. But this was after like Gertzman and all them left to go Giant Bomb, so I'd much rather watch them.
PlayStation Official Magazine gave it a 1 out of 10, and Hardcore Gamer gave it a 1 out of 5. A lot of Eurogamer famously stated that the game's portrayal of women was very misogynistic, which, yes.
No. No way.
I think anybody can see that from a mile away. Giant Bomb awarded the game worst game of 2013, which what else came out? Like, could anything?
Well, in 2013, nothing to this level.
What's funny too, and then one of my favorites is another quote from Yahtzee, where he explained that releasing every box of this game with no disc inside would have been less of a mistake.
That's a good quote.
Oh man, yeah, and it's like
he's good. I liked him.
His like dry humor and the way he would just like kind of sarcastically work his way through everything. Yeah, I think. Oh yeah, Game Informer said, with the exception of some Kinect and Wii games that flat out don't work, this is the worst video game I've played within this console generation.
I'll say within the 360 gen, I can't think of a worse game.
So, because it says Kinect, I will admit, I would play this over Sonic Free Riders because that game legitimately doesn't fucking work.
Yeah, looking at Metacritic. There is, in 2013, there was one game that got a worse score.
What was it?
Double Dragon 2 Wander of the Dragons. It was like an XBLA arcade game. It got a 17.
That's an XBLA game. It doesn't count.
It probably was just bad. It was probably bad, but not bad. And that was interesting to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much like every Double Dragon game post like NES. Like, who gives a shit?
To be fair, like, most Double Dragon games aren't that great.
I mean, outside the original trilogy, you're
two's fucking the best one by far. But
Love
then
to have a
Super, I guess, is all right. And then there's that weird like 1-on-1 fighter. And there was like
was it 5?
And then was Double Dragon another one that had like a game based on the movie?
All I know is there was Bimmy and Jimmy at one point.
Well, they had like the Battletoads crossover, which is just
Double Dragon. Yeah, that was all right too, because I remember renting it. But like, yeah, I mean, I don't know how controversial this is, but Double Dragon hasn't been.
I always liked River City Ransom more.
Not a great. It was never really like had like the first arcade game and the second NES game, and that's it for me, dog. Of that game, that series. I'll throw Super a bone because it's all right.
I tried playing one of I think it was like Double Dragon Revive or something, and it just was whatever.
Yeah, the recent ones, and they just released one. I think someone I'd say was pretty bad.
Yeah, it was like it was trying to be like retro, like it looked like the old NES ones, but
that never.
No,
worked.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep. Just like looking at this game, like this game screams fucking the early 2000s and so like the mid 2010s.
This game screams like, you guys remember when Walmart had like the bins full of like DVDs and games?
Yeah.
And you dig your hand in and just try to pull out whatever.
It doesn't even scream that.
This guy. You
know what it screams? You remember when they used to have like the dollar DVDs?
Yes.
This screams dollar DVD. This is even scream.
This would be on one of those like movie packs, 6 movies for $5.
6 movies for $3 or $20. No. It'd be like those like 100 movies for $5, and it's like all garbage.
They're all terrible movies. Yeah. All to be trash.
It's so funny though.
Hey,
because, like,
leave Tubi alone, okay?
I say that with
Tubi
affection.
has so much good stuff on there. I love Tubi.
I
love me some
say
Tubi.
to be trash with affection.
You need to watch that fucking movie, Thrak.
I will. No, we should watch it as a group.
I don't know if Danny would ever want to watch anything ever show her ever again after.
Is it pretty bad?
after Happiness.
After Happiness, she sounded like she started questioning whether or not to ban me from her server because I don't.
But Happiness was amazing for all the wrong
Happiness is
reasons.
good, but I don't think she was not prepared.
I mean, that movie is a rough watch if you're not prepared for it.
It's good, but yeah, like I said, I try to warn you guys. I was like, there's something. This movie's pretty dark, and then there that one scene happened. And I was like, oh no.
That movie gets darker every 5 minutes.
I was talking about the one with when the guy goes and buys the magazine, and I was just like, oh no,
oh no,
oh no,
oh no.
No, she wants like movies we can just sit and like laugh at and have a good time with.
I mean,
but
I kind of laughed at that
though,
movie, but not for the right reasons.
I will say, the Bullets and Champagne, like the first like 20 minutes is like really fucking boring, but then there's the scene where the guy, he's the writer, director, actor, and he writes his own music, and he goes to this one bar scene, and he's just like, want to hear me sing my band? And he sings with his band, and he cannot sing, and he's so awkward. It's fantastic, and that's when I was like, oh boy, this is getting good. And then throughout the movie, he plays his own music that he's made, and it happens during his very awkward sex scenes with his girlfriend, and the scenes go in slow motion because he wants to play the entire song.
Oh man,
it's something. It's like Tommy Wiseau personified.
I love the cover for the like the Blu-ray release. It's very like Hotline Miami.
Which one? Oh yeah, because there's several releases. Its original name,
the one that's on like Tubi is
the
like
original one was called. The original name of it was called like Get Even, but then they kept on like making recuts, and it's like the last recut that adds a bunch of like more of his music in it. It is
Vinegar Syndrome released it. Of course,
yeah,
of course they did.
Yeah, Vinegar Syndrome has released a lot of fucking gold. But I will say it is the equivalent to this video game. Only I'd rather watch that movie again besides than play this game again. But it's that equivalent.
It's funny too because this game clearly did not have a high print run, so it's actually kind of rare now to find them. Like
I don't think so much as it's rare as people are upping the price because of his notoriety.
Well, it's to be fair though, like I've never seen this game in the wild.
I saw Target fucking. It hit the clearance shelf at Target right away.
Well, I mean, since like in recent times.
Oh, like in the wild. Wow.
Like whenever I go to a retro store, I always look for this game, and I've never seen it.
Well,
I don't think I ever have either.
Oh, I thought you got it from a retro store back.
No, I bought this on eBay.
Oh, I don't think any respected retro store wants.
I think I may have saw. No, I think it was. I saw it at one store, but it was in such bad shape. I was like, nah.
Let's be fair. A lot of retro stores will also hold copies. Some will hold copies of the Guy game. I don't know why.
I've seen one.
I've personally never seen it.
The store.
My local one had Custer's Revenge.
I do remember when I worked at Walmart, we did have it in our game case. For a while.
The store I frequent has a copy of the Guy game, and I remember it was in like behind the glass case because it's like expensive. And I remember asking about it. I'm like, can you guys like sell this? And they're like, yeah, it's not illegal. And I'm like, okay. Okay.
Because I think wasn't one of the girls like 16 or something?
17, but it doesn't matter. It's technically yes. That's why the DVD re-release had one particular girl removed from it. Yeah, it's not legal, and also, why would you want to own that?
Exactly, I don't understand. I told him, I'm like, I wouldn't trust the guy who comes in and buys that. Just saying.
Yeah,
See,
Trust them.
the retro store near me, they refuse to carry that, but they'll carry Custer's Revenge, which they basically pointed out. They're like, well, one's illegal and one's just highly offensive, and we basically went by that. And I'm like, yeah, fair enough. They did tell me though, when the person who picked it up, they said they looked the type, and I was just like, okay. I was like, okay, whatever you say.
Oh boy. Well, with Ride to Hell, I was trying to look to see if there was any sales figures, and there's nothing.
Because it didn't sell. Dude.
The only thing I could find is this random ass site that claims to have like Steam statistics, and it says that Ride to Hell on Steam sold 15,266 copies.
It did so well they gave it away for free. They were paying you to take it.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean,
wait, did that glitch like? Maybe at first people were able to like buy
no,
it.
it was physically. The reason they took it down is because it was physically impossible to buy the game.
Okay,
like it glitched.
I don't think it
Steam's
sold.
Entire thing.
I don't think it sold that many fucking copies. Maybe like it went a deep sale at one point.
Oh, a very deep sale.
I'm talking about like maybe like when it was like $5 at some point. I don't know.
I know a lot of people that bought this game bought it because of the Yahtzee review, because he basically kept joking, saying this game is such a dumpster fire, you have to buy it just to see.
In some ways, I agree with him. You should.
Yeah, I mean,
you should check it out, see what the big deal is.
Well, he makes a joke in the review saying, "You should all buy this game. Let's confuse some statisticians." So, I mean, that's
make Eutechnyx go. Wait, what? People are buying this shit?
Eutechnyx like straight up like scrubbed any reference of this game pretty much immediately from their website.
See, we need to hunt down one of the devs and find out what the hell happened.
I don't know, because they basically were from what I've read about the development, they were like laying off staff as this game was being developed, and like after it came out, they basically were just slowly letting go everyone at the company until I think it was like just like the higher ups, and then they just closed it 2025.
I still want to know. I still want to know.
I feel like it's one of those things where like you find them, you're like, explain, and they're like, it doesn't exist. Like
you get mad at you. We're like, no.
They're like, get away from me. Like, you know too much.
You've got the wrong guy. You don't know what you're talking about.
I feel like one of these days, like if I saw a fucking like YouTube documentary about the history of the Burger King games. So if we can get that, YouTuber will find these people.
Those games are competent.
Yeah, to be fair, the Burger King game is a better game.
People know what Blitz games are.
Well, yeah, Blitz games also like has made good games.
Yeah, like the Burger King games.
Burger King games, they made
cheap novelties that were playable.
Yeah, they're fun.
And you can get sealed copies by the crate load on eBay still.
Yes, you can. See, Moby Games has a whole credit list, and I'm like, oh, the screenwriter. I need to find the screenwriter and be like, what were you thinking while you were writing the script for this gem?
I didn't even think to check Moby.
Oh wow, you can get like all three of them for $20 on eBay.
Oh yeah, they're like worthless.
Less than that. I pay like $5 sealed each for all three. You can get it for cheaper. Keep looking.
Oh, I see $9, $10 with $10 shipping.
Oof.
$10 for $2 shipping.
Apparently the cover art for Ride to Hell is it's inappropriate, so I can't look at it without giving my age.
What?
That's stupid.
Is it because like people are on fire?
It's probably because they're using the European cover, and it's got the giant Peggy like 18, 16 on it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes. Peggy 18 is the offensive part.
You know what's funny? The European copy cover, because I own it, remember, is clearer than like the PS3 version's copy.
Really?
Yeah. It's the quality of the image looks clearer. And it was just a 360 thing.
That's interesting.
It looks clearer to me. It could also just be the plastic on the PS3 case could be just fading or whatever.
Very possible.
Oh, a lot of people worked on this game.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so there are other people listed under composers. Oh no, actually no, those are the members of
Just members of the band.
Yeah. Oh no, but above that is like Pit Stop Productions. So maybe they wrote some of the other music. I don't know.
No, we need to hunt down the CEO of Eutechnyx UK, Brian Jobling, and be like, dude, what the fuck is this? That's what we need to do. He'll have the answers.
So apparently Eutechnyx not only had the UK, but they also had a Hong Kong division. Like what?
Yeah.
That's insanity. Oh, there's a special thanks section. I'm sure these people are happy about this.
I want to be specially thanked in this game.
Oh, they don't thank anybody. They just thank all the like Unreal, Dolby Digital, like a bunch of stuff. Okay.
Our partners for putting
I think there's one part, if I remember in the credits, it's just completely blank.
Redacted.
Like, I want to say it was the special thanks. It was just like, looks like just a bunch of names. And it was just completely fucking blank. It just went down. It went down to like the fucking engine logos, but it was like special thanks and like a colon, and then it was just blank, and then it was just the whatever shit they use, like the plugins and shit.
It's amazing. Yeah, the screenwriter for this game literally has one credit, and that's it.
He Alan Smithied himself.
No, he peaked.
He disappeared. Oh, quality assurance. These people right here. These are the ones we got to go after.
Go after them with guns.
What I forget, like what game? I think it was the Prince of Persia reboot that abbreviated quality assurance as like the quality ass team.
Oh, that's a game that's not great.
But yeah, it wasn't at all.
I remember playing that, and it was like you fought like one enemy at a time, and then what was the girl's name in the first one? Like in the trilogy, the princess.
I couldn't tell you.
Whatever. So they like named a horse after her.
Yay.
Because I remember I was like, what was her name? Let me see. And I really should be more prepared for this.
I'm looking at what the CEO of Eutechnyx worked on, and it's literally all Eutechnyx games. They didn't branch out very far with the people making this game.
Yeah, that's why they know their shit. That's why we have to hunt them down and be like, look,
explain.
What the hell is this?
Yeah, her name was Prince, and at the time was Farah. And then in the remake, they turned her into a horse. She was the horse.
Good.
And I thought that was really fucking funny, because I was like, that's a beloved game, beloved characters, and you turn one of them to a fucking horse.
I love the fact that a lot of the people, like, just clicking on some of the people, like looking at the other games they worked on, a lot of them only worked on like NASCAR games. And I'm like,
yeah, a lot of them stopped game development after leaving Eutechnyx.
This game broke them.
It would break me too.
Oh, there's a trivia tab. It's
no.
all stuff we already know. I do love on the TV tropes page though, under what could have been, it says the game was originally envisioned as an open world game, but for some reason changed to a linear based game for unknown reasons. I'm like, unknown reasons. They ran out of budget. They ran out of budget. That's what happened. Yeah.
I guess EGM gave this game an award in 2013 for unsexiest sex.
What do you mean you don't love that PG fully clothed action?
I mean, I didn't vote for this award. You'd have to ask EGM.
This game wasn't even on my radar until years later. So,
I don't even remember the first time I heard of this game. I really don't.
I think it was the Yahtzee review.
I remember hearing about it. I think outside of Yahtzee, it just became like a meme really quick, and I remember seeing it on clearance at Target so many times, and it wasn't even cheap. It was like still like $30. I'm like, somebody bought it, but I was waiting for it to drop into like $5 or like $1 or some shit, and it never did. So either someone bought it or they just threw it in a trash can.
Just set it on fire.
It wouldn't even burn. It would just the fire would be like stop. The fire would be like, no. I'm wasting my energy on that. Yeah, I'm actually amazed AVGN has never covered this game.
I think doesn't he just stick mostly to retro games?
No, he played that weird horse love game on phones recently.
He's branched out into whatever.
I haven't
will
watched him since like 2015, and I didn't really watch him that much anyway.
He's definitely, you can tell that he's mostly doing it for money now, and I'm just amazed.
He just doesn't. Oh yeah, isn't there like a company took over for him?
Yeah, he sold it to Full Screen years ago.
Yeah, I used to watch his like movie reviews because they were pretty good. His like Monster Madness.
My favorite thing he ever did was Board James. I loved Board James. But yeah, this
right to hell.
We rode to hell and back.
What's sad is like we've basically covered everything because there's literally nothing else to
There's
talk
not
about.
much like
not much, yeah.
Like the game is very brown. Like you see a lot of desert.
It was the era,
as was the fashion at the time.
There's a great part where you're like near an electric fence and you just walk into it and nothing happens. It's like, yep. Yeah.
I guess this is that's it.
I'd love to say more, but
end it like the game ends and just end. Just
the ending is like cinema, because that is like the most fitting ending to this game ever. It just cuts to black.
Cuts to black and no music.
Because why would anything work properly in this game?
Yeah. Oh, well, it was inspired by The Sopranos, obviously.
No, don't. No. The Sopranos at least had fucking Journey playing. Okay.
God, I can't wait till
we did stop believing.
No, we stopped believing a long time ago.
I never believed. I was like, oh, this is shit.
Bill trying to be cool.
Bill's like the reverse Mulder. I never believed.
I bought this piece of trash and I'm like, hey guys, look what I got. And everyone's like, why? And I'm like, why not?
Content. No other reason.
Oh man.
I think somebody asked me why I bought this game and I was like, purely for content. And they're like, that makes sense.
I think I said lost a dare.
I generally wanted to play it.
I mean, I did too, because I was like, I have to know.
Honestly, I'm glad I've played through it.
Thrak's the only one of the three of us that like was hesitant. We're just like, no, me and Bill both bought at the same time. Like, we're doing this. It's happening.
But the thing is, I do not regret playing through this all the way.
Oh no,
I don't regret it at all.
There are bad games that I'm just mad I played. This is a bad game that I'm kind of happy I played just because.
Oh, did I mention? Oh yeah, about my 360 European copy. The case is all fucked up, which is of
course,
which is a very fitting, very very fitting for this game.
Well, what's great is it's fucked up, and that's not even the original case.
There's no case. It's the European version. For some reason, it was sold to me by an American seller. It's just.
I will say in my experience of buying physical games on Amazon, I've gotten European copies from American sellers.
It's not even like they sent me the wrong copy. It was all fucked up. They didn't even want it back.
Yeah,
it's not worth the shit.
Here's your money. Here's your money back.
But although it seems to be a thing, because when I bought my copy of Persona 5 Royal for the series, they sent me a European copy.
It's a series.
That happens a lot now.
It's region free, so it's fine.
Oh yeah.
It works, but it was just like I was just like, this is weird.
I sometimes do that if I see what game did I have that I bought that was the European copy. It was some fucking game.
I got the Middle Eastern copy when I bought my copy of Mario 1,000 Year Door for Switch. It was like the Middle Eastern version. I'm like, okay.
Did it work?
Yeah, it's English. It's the English version. It's weird.
Nice. What rating system do they use?
There's none on it.
It was, I think it was a Switch version of Xenoblade Chronicle X. I think like I got the European version or some shit. Like not intentionally, but like it was on sale and they shipped it. It was like really cheap. So
well, The best part was though that there's no rating on the cover, but then the card was a English like US copy because it had the E on it. So I was like, okay,
Weird as hell.
gaming.
That's what we do. We game.
So you know what's hilarious though? Just one last little anecdote. This game has like a 13 rating. Like it's one of the worst rated games of all time.
Yep.
There are games with like 50s and 60s that I think are worse than this pile of trash.
You need to give me a list so I can test that theory.
Well, I mean, Bubsy 3D was higher rated than this game was.
Bubsy 3D.
Context is a little different.
Those
though.
those reviews for Bubsy 3D on the front cover. Some like PlayStation magazine said, "Oh, it's a sleeper hit this summer." Like, well, it fucking wasn't.
So you
fucking liars! You got paid to say that.
No. There's 2 ratings on the cover of Bubsy 3D. There's that yellow like border one that's like it's from like something where there's a bunch of ellipses, and if you find out later that is completely cut from an article, like those ellipses are literally the spaces because there's like that's like 3 separate quotes from like different parts of an article.
Oh yeah, I learned that when I was like in like college. Like that's what ellipses mean in quotes. Yeah.
Nitro Rad actually did the research on this. The Gold X Award, despite rumors that was a fake award, was real. PS Extreme magazine existed because I have another game.
Yeah, PS Extreme was like, oh, it's a sleeper game of the summer. I'm like, but this is summer, like fucking like Mario 64 and shit came out. You're a fucking liar.
Well, it was PlayStation Extreme. They weren't going to rate Mario games.
I know, but you know what I'm saying, dude. Resident Evil came out that year, and so did Tomb Raider.
They were paid. They were paid.
And Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, they got paid to fucking say that.
Yeah, those ratings on Bubsy are real. It's just really funny. For years, people were just like, they're fake, and it's like, no, they're not. No, they're real.
They're real.
I think part of it was just people didn't know what 3D games were going to be.
No, they were real in a sense that they were published, but they were definitely given money by the publisher.
Oh yeah,
go easy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean that still happens today. Like you look at every Call of Duty, you get a 10 out of 10. You're like,
That's not true though.
That they're not 10 out of 10, or
yeah, that they're not. No,
they're not.
Obviously, I'm just saying, like, especially magazines at the time were like,
oh, Game Informer reviews are very questionable at times. Like I see some of those, and they gave Sonic Generations a 6.5, and I was like, no.
So, some people may agree with that.
Yeah, but Sonic, those are people that haven't played the game. They're just listening to what JonTron says.
So, well, Bill, you should listen to what our boys Dre and Steve said about it.
I just choose to ignore what they say about Sonic.
They're not. Well, Dre's not a Sonic hater, though.
Fair. I mean, I love Generations. So.
Steve, I don't know, but Steve gets a pass because I like him.
Steve plays putt-putt with us. He gets a pass.
Yeah, he gets. He did the 3DO porn games without making content out of it, so he gets a pass.
Poor guy. I still feel bad about that. But any other final closing thoughts on this masterpiece?
I think we're good, man. I ain't got nothing else.
I think we should end it how the game ends.
just end on it.
You should just end it like.
Just end on a jar of mayo.
Mayonnaise. Yeah. Well, that is another episode of 3DOn't where we limped our way across the finish line talking about Ride to Hell. It was very low effort, but the game was low effort, so who fucking cares, right?
You can only talk about how you just punch your way and to headshot your way through this game and crash on your... No, you don't even crash because you just kind of blip off the side of things. God forbid they program shit right.
Yeah, but seriously, go play this game. It is incredible in all of the worst ways possible.
It's an experience.
Yes, it is.
And with that, I guess we'll close this out. Once again, guys, thanks for joining us on 3DOn't, the only 3DO podcast where we don't talk about 3DO games. And you can find us on all the podcasting platforms. Check us out on SuperPod Network, awesome site. You can find all these wonderful podcasters that are also over there. We've mentioned many of them throughout this video.
Yes, we have. And Tony, thank you for coming on.
Thanks, Tony.
We're gonna tell everybody go follow his Blue Sky and like his post.
I am like the co-creator of 3DOn't, so
you did come up with the name.
1%. I'm 1 to 1%.
He's the 1%.
You're right there, buddy. You're right there.
I will say, when somebody was like, when people were commenting when I picked this game up, I had a lot of people that were like, "What's with the 1% on the cover?" And I'm like, "Oh, they just put the game's rating on the cover." Just giving you a warning beforehand.
They never explain the 1% part, do they?
No, because it was probably part of something that they forgot about. It's like that guy's ponytail. It was there at one point, and they just forgot about it.
Who cares, right?
It's like an anime fan crying on prom night.
That weirdly fits this game. Number 9.
Right.
Oh god.
So I guess we're gonna play Mighty Number 9 next.
Probably.
I don't want to, but I own it.
I think it's a shorter game than this, at least.
Yeah.
It's way shorter, yeah.
Something pizza explosion, something. It's better than nothing, something. I got my PS4 copy before most people got their fucking Kickstarter copies. I'm just gonna say that now. Anyways,
I'm sorry for those still waiting on their 3DS copy.
the Vita copies.
I think they had actually
they did cancel those.
Wasn't it a few years ago they announced that they were canceled?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, after everybody gave up on it.
Yeah. Oh boy. But anyways, guys, once again, thank you for joining us, and we will see you all later.
Bye-bye.